Hello Mech Warriors. Today I'm going to talk about the Executioner A. Now this mech is free with a code that you can redeem online. I'm not sure if that code is still active, but if you redeem that code you got the Executioner A for free, as well as a mech bay. So I wanted to make a build with it, and the build that I came up with was a heavy large laser build. So we have a lot of tonnage dedicated to those and heatsinks. We have 4 heavy large lasers, as well as, what was that, 8 double heatsinks and a targeting computer Mark 1 just to fill out that extra slot, because we couldn't put another double heatsink in there and there's only 1 ton left, so I put a targeting computer Mark 1 in there. And now there's some neat things about this mech. It has jump jets that actually go for quite a distance. The jump jets on this mech are actually pretty nice, and it has a Clan Mask Mark IV. Now, on my build, where I don't have any speed tweaks, but just have a base, this goes from about 64 to 84 kilometers per hour when you use your mask. That is over a 25% speed boost, over probably a 30% speed boost to your mech. It is really nice to have this mask. You're going faster than some heavy mechs. And for the skills, I have 37 in firepower, making sure you get all the laser duration, some heat generation and cooldown. I have 33 in survival to try to maximize how tanky this mech can be, because it can be a little weak sometimes. And I have 20 in operations to get as much cool run as possible, because this mech does run hot, as well as the 1 in the consumable slot for auxiliary, just because it's only 1 point. Survivability is really important in this mech, because you really want to keep these arms alive. You need to keep those arms alive. That's where your weapons are. And so if you lose your arms, you're kind of out of the game. But I really want to keep these arms. Now, if you want to, you can switch out your omnipods and put your lasers close to in the torsos instead of the arms. But the reason I kept in the arms is try to get the bonus that comes with this mech for the omnipods. And that bonus is energy heat minus 10%. Now you can also try to run clan large pulse lasers, because you have a +1 heat sink limit to that on this mech. But I want to do some heavy larges and use that 10% energy heat bonus to its maximum. So, let's see how this performs on the battlefield. Alright, our first game here is on Grim Plexus, and since we are in this position, I'm guessing our team is just going to go for the hill and the high ground in E6, F6, and just kind of stay there a while. They will be within our maximum range, but probably not our optimal range. Now we're going to use our mask to catch up with our team. We're going at 84.2 kilometers per hour with our mask, and normally it's 64.8. That is almost a 20 kilometer per hour difference between mask and non-mask, and it just feels so good on an assault mech to be going 84, even if it's not consistently all the time. But the mask cools down relatively quickly. Hopefully we can get within that optimal range, and be careful of where the mounts are located on this mech. They are very low arm mounts, so you can't exactly peek over a ridge very well. You do have to be pretty open to fire your weapons. But it looks like our team is actually advancing, so I'm going to move up with them so we can get within optimal range here. And we're going to use our mask to try to get across this dip as quick as possible. I'm going to kind of stay in the middle for now and see if one of their guys tries to advance on us, and see where the rest of our team goes. This also gives us a chance for our mask to reset fully. Oh, and they have a guy way in the back there. Jeez. See if we can spot anybody. Nope. Okay. But they do have an assault coming around here. Let's get him. Let's mask to try to catch up to where this Corsair is, and let's just lay into him. There we go. He's dead. Now we're going to go after that rifleman. Fall back again because they are pushing heavily. And I'm actually going to try to stay up here on this high ground and just fire our salvos as they come around. And might as well keep hitting this Mad Dog since he's exposed, but now he's actually in cover. We're going to go after this guy, and then switch back to the Mad Dog since he's out. Oh, that guy's back is exposed. Let's get him. Oh, he left his back exposed for way too long. But now they're actually advancing from us from behind, so I'm going to drop down a little bit. I'd like to take care of that UAV. If my aim was good. There we go. Okay, UAV down. We're going to use our jump jets to get back up here quickly. And, oh, there's a guy right in front of us. Hello, sir. Oh, and they have their Mad Dog, it looks like that's still up there. And, oh, they have a couple mechs there that aren't friendly towards us. We overheated there, fired them too quickly in salvo. So you can see this mech does run incredibly hot. So I'm actually going to back off and cool down a little bit naturally from this. We can cool down really quickly. But I really want to take care of their guys that are up here. I would like to get around. But they have that guy with the large lasers just sitting in the back there, which is, and with a Gauss rifle, so that's incredibly annoying and frustrating to deal with. So we can't exactly just face him. We can give that Vapor Eagle a piece of our mind, as well as that Flea, or Locust. And that guy's just going to keep being a nuisance, so let's teach him some lessons and manners with our large lasers. And now let's go after this assault. Let's get this Marauder. Let's core him. Okay, he's dead. Face back towards the Mad Dog, I believe. I think he disconnected. So I guess we'll just farm some free damage on him. Keeping an eye on that Vapor Eagle. Okay, we got that guy. Let's turn to face an actual threat here who's not AFK. In the form of the Hellspawn. And we're gonna... He thinks he can get away with the speed, but we can just chase him. He's actually flying above us. I'm going to try to reverse mask here. Okay, we got him. So the only enemy left is actually the guy who just killed that guy, Mr. Large Laser in F9. Or is that even... I think that's F10. He's far back there. And we're definitely not going to be able to outrange him. But we can mask and try to get into a favorable position. Oh, but he got closer. Perfect. We're just gonna, I think, sit here and just pound into him. If he's gonna try to close the range with everybody. I think he just wanted to get the game over. So I think in fantastic game in the Executioner, you can see this thing can just pump out heavy large laser volleys like it's nobody's business. And be really effective with the mask, just getting into good positions. 605 damage done, 4 killing blows and 3 KMDDs. I think a pretty fantastic game in the Executioner. Here we are in our second game, and I think we're going to immediately just try to get towards either the saddle and I think this Kappa Theta area, and we're going to use our mask to get there as quickly as possible. I don't want to be caught out by myself, and I want to be in a relevant position. Now, I really kind of just want to move with my team on this one. See how many assaults we actually have. It's me and one other guy. And this assault, it's definitely fast, but it's not the tankiest assault out there, especially since it relies on its arms so heavily. And they already got Theta, which is bad for us because we didn't have our lights go for Theta immediately. So now we're going to be playing catch up on the point game because they're probably going to get Epsilon before we do. But I really just want to move with my team. We could make a tunnel push, but I want to see where everyone's starting to dedicate themselves towards. Because ideally, they capped out Theta all the way too. That is really bad news for our point lead. Because they're gonna start with a point lead unless our light mech, our Wolfhound there, can take Gamma from them from behind. Which is going to be a little difficult to do probably. I'm actually thinking about just dropping down. They got a lot of long range mechs looking up top. I want to stay down here. Let's just keep using our speed here to push, and we need to be some frontline mechs here. We're going to double tap that guy, then just fall back quickly with our mask. Wait for our weapons to come off cooldown before we try to peek again. I don't want all of our mechs to die from this tunnel though. I don't know if we can get the Stalker though. There we go. That Stalker is dead. I think now's maybe a good time to actually push. They're in each other's way. Oh, look at that Supernova. He's perfect. Let's get him. Oh, he's cored out. Somebody else, please finish him. No, we will try. Good. Okay. Let's keep pushing. I'm not gonna use my coolant flush here to try to chase this guy. Now do I turn around? Because are they coming in from behind? They have low signals, so they're right above us. I wonder where they are. Oh, there's a guy right there. An Annihilator. And he's got some support with him. Oh, and there's a guy with a flamer up there. A Kid Fox who's just letting us hit him. But I think the high ground advantage may be lost there. I think we're actually going to hold here. Or maybe fall back a little bit. Looks like our team is pushing out from the other side of the tunnel. And I don't want to leave our urban mech here to die. Oh, he overheated. No, no. I'm coming to protect you, buddy. I got you, I got you. I'm not going to leave you to die, buddy. Oh, I would like to call an artillery strike, but it looks like our ally just did. I want to get more involved in the damage again, but part of me thinks I should stay here and toast anybody who tries to flank around through the tunnel and come around, like that dragon. Who's actually got a pretty weak shoulder. Oh, but now we're gonna get flamed. This is not good. We really need our urban mech to come back and support us. Oh, our urban mech left us. Buddy, no! I came back to save you! I came to save you, buddy. Now you just abandoned me? Oh, come on, man. You gotta support your team. Okay, now we need to start capping some points. Because they got a very scary Atlas who's actually pretty exposed. We can just have our this guy with his PVCs just keep hitting his shoulder. He'll go down. Oh, good job by our urban mech there. I think this is the guy that abandoned me earlier, but good job finishing up that Atlas. Now they definitely need to cap. If they cap Theta, I think we should win. Yeah, if we cap Theta, we will be very good. It was a very chaotic and hectic game, but we at least provided a good distraction for the enemy team. There we go, we won on cap points, and we were able to kill everybody on the enemy team. A much closer game than I kind of anticipated with how we were flanking. And we went down by ourselves, but we did provide a distraction with time, allowing our enemies to flank around the back. 548 damage done, almost 700 taken. And we got 3 KMDDs, so overall I think another successful match in this mech. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed this build. Let me know how you build this, maybe if you used your heatsink limit with your large pulse lasers. I'm curious to see what other people came up with. If you liked the video, leave it a like, subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you on the battlefield.